So today I'm going to show you what we call jambalaya. It doesn't have any shrimp in it. It's probably not the same as any jambalaya that's authentic. I just don't have another name for it. So here's a list of ingredients you're going to need to make this jambalaya. You're going to need 1 green pepper, 2 celery sticks, and about a full onion. And just chop them all up into small pieces. You're gonna need about 2 pounds of chicken. I use chicken breast, cut it up really small, but use the type of chicken that you like. You're also gonna need some kielbasa, and you're gonna cut that all up into some bite-sized pieces. Next, you're gonna need some diced tomatoes, a little bit of flour, some hot sauce and Worcestershire sauce, and then a bunch of spices: cumin, chili powder, cayenne pepper, paprika, a little bit of bell seasoning, and a little bit of chicken broth. So for me, I think the best thing to do is get everything cut up, everything set up, everything ready to go, so you can do your steps and not feel rushed. So the first thing we're gonna do is melt some butter in your pan. So as your butter melts, add all of your vegetables: onion, green peppers, celery. And we're gonna cook that up until they're about translucent. I'm gonna say about 5 minutes. Don't let it burn. Don't put it on high. And just get that cooking up. Then add just a little bit of the house seasoning: 1 cup salt, 1/4 black pepper, 1/4 garlic powder. And we're gonna get all our spices together and put it all in one bowl, so when it's time to add it, we just throw it in when it's time. So this is 1 tablespoon of each spice plus your flour. So it's been about 5 minutes. This looks really good. And we're gonna start adding our chicken. But first we're gonna take out all our vegetables and set it off to the side. Put just a little bit more butter in there if you need to, and add your chicken. We'll be adding the vegetables back in a little bit. We wanna cook the chicken. We don't want the vegetables to burn. So we like the flavor of the onions and stuff. So add your house seasoning as well. And just get that cooked up until it's no longer pink. Okay, now it's time to add the kielbasa. Just add that right to the chicken and get that nice and cooked up. Just stir it in there. Okay, so we're gonna add all of our other spices. The red hot, we're gonna add right to the chicken broth. And then we're also gonna add the Worcestershire sauce, or however you call it. Add that to there, so when it's time to get it all together, just throw it all in together. And a little bit of brown seasoning as well. I like that, just gives it some good depth of flavor. So, the chicken and the kielbasa is all cooked up. So the next thing we're gonna do is add the vegetables back to the pan. And we're gonna get this all mixed together. Okay, so just stir it up. Okay, now add your 1 can of diced tomatoes. Don't drain it, we want the juice. Okay, now it's time to add all your seasoning and the flour. Just add that in. It's gonna get very thick, and that's what we want. Let that cook for about a minute, and now it's time to add all of our juices. The Worcestershire sauce, the chicken broth, and the hot sauce. Okay, now it's time to cook your rice. Most jambalaya, you're supposed to cook your rice within your juices, which you certainly can. My family likes it separate. And tonight we had brown rice, but I usually do white rice. So you just add your rice on top of your jambalaya. Or if you want, cook your rice right in your sauce. Okay, so it's time to plate it up. Put your sauce on your rice and enjoy.